Hello, welcome back. I'm Reader Emerald Lotus. Today we're going to be exploring all of my favorite tarot and oracle decks that I use with clients. Now this changes, of course, every few months. I go through, phases. I get new decks, I use them. But right now I've had about the same decks, I would say, probably for most of 2025. I've been using the same decks. And so I just want to show you which ones I've been loving. And yeah, let's get right into it. So first off, the tarot deck that I've been using basically exclusively has been the Crystal Magic Tarot. This deck was actually sent to me by the deck creator, the publisher, I can't remember, but they sent it to me pretty recently. And it was actually, interestingly, a deck that one of you suggested to me a while ago and said that you thought I would really like it. And it had been on my wish list of tarot decks for a really long time. I mean, shout out to that person that suggested this deck to me because it reads so beautifully. It really, really speaks to my intuition. I love the fact that there are crystals on each of the cards. I find that sometimes I'm drawn to the crystals and I can actually tell clients to maybe work with that crystal to explore it further. And I mean, the symbolism in this one is just incredible. It reads better than I think maybe any tarot deck I've ever had. This is probably my favorite tarot deck, especially just based on how much I've used it. I have used it so many times. I feel like I know it so well, and I just resonate with all of the cards. It is just fabulous. I love it so much. I don't have anything bad to say about it. Of course, this is the type of imagery that might not resonate with you. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but for me, I just love it so much. It gives amazing messages and it's gorgeous. Next up, I've also been using this one for most of 2025, maybe even back in 2024, I was using it as well. I think I got it last summer and I've just been absolutely loving it. I can't find the box, but this is the mini guidebook. I don't know why I could find the guidebook and not the box. This is another one of those decks that might not be for everybody, especially because it is an astrology oracle deck. But I find for clients, it's just exactly what I need when I need predictions to understand people, to understand themes. I love incorporating astrology elements into my readings. Even if I'm not an astrologer, I just find that it makes sense to me. I love how I can describe things. And this deck is not only colorful and fun, but it gives amazing messages, amazing readings. This is definitely my favorite. I won't put this one down ever until I can find another oracle deck that is astrology focused that works as well as this one. And so far, to me, nothing comes close. So if you have any suggestions, let me know because I'm on the hunt to add to my collection to have other options, but nothing can beat this one for me. If you're also a deck creator and you want to release a deck, I definitely think there's a hole in the market for astrology inspired oracle decks. Next up is the Star Seeker Oracle. I've been a fan of the tarot deck and oracle deck since they came out. I just love them so much. And this oracle deck I always keep with me for client readings. Sometimes it's just the deck that I need, especially if I can sense or feel that someone is going through deep healing or a big transition, change. This one is amazing because it's very delicate, but it has really great messages. It's amazing for any type of shadow work or just heavier themes because it does have negative and positive oracle cards. It's just amazing for reading with. I loved this one in my own personal readings and I love it with clients. It's incredible. Like I said, I don't use it for every single reading. I did for a little bit, but I kind of go in and out. I swap oracle cards just based on themes and vibes. But I still use this one for a lot of readings, and it's just so beautiful. And if I'm doing a reading where I'm not using the Star Seeker Oracle, chances are I'm probably using this one. I cannot find the box for the life of me, but it is definitely one of my favorite oracle decks. I've loved it since the day I got it. It is one of the most high vibe oracle decks ever. The artwork is stunning, and the messages are always so incredible. This deck always shocks me, and it's one of those decks where I constantly see cards that I had never noticed before. I also love that they have the numbers on the bottom because I find that they're often relevant to the client's reading. And the symbolism is great in it. I love being able to show clients that there may be a symbol that spirit is trying to show them that they can pay attention to after the reading. I feel like it's just so unique. You never know what you're going to get with this deck, but it's always going to hit. It's always going to be an amazing reading. And I truly love this one. Last but not least is the Moonology Messages Oracle. This is a deck that I kind of swap in and out of. I use it and then I put it away for a little bit and then I always end up taking it out again. I find that it reads really well, maybe not as well as some of the other oracle cards in this video, but I really love it. The artwork is amazing. It's super beautiful. And I find that it just resonates with a lot of clients. A lot of the symbolism really speaks to messages and it's always on point. So this one I kind of come and go with. I use it and then I put it down and then I bring it back again because, like I say, it's amazing. It's just not, to me, the most accurate oracle deck I've ever used or the most intuitive, but I've had incredible readings with it, and I feel like when I'm in the mood, when it's the right vibe, it really hits, and it's a gorgeous deck for sure. I also absolutely love the quality, how big the cards are and how detailed they are, but high quality. I find it's really nice for clients to be able to really see the imagery, and then this one just stands out so beautifully. It looks amazing with other cards as well. It's a great deck for pairing. These are all the decks that I've been using with clients every single day. I love them. I'm sure it is going to change. I always am swapping things out, but these have been pretty consistent for the past few months. So I wanted to share it with you. Please let me know which decks you've been loving, whether it's with clients or in your own personal readings. I'd love to hear from you, and let me know what other astrology decks you know of because I need one ASAP.